everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to yet another weekend vlog. Happy December 10th. Somehow we are already December 10th. Happy Friday. It is officially Friday and I have half hour left of work. I am going to the lake this weekend with my parents, so I am going to grab my stuff and just go. I'm very excited to have this weekend to do absolutely nothing. I'm so excited. I am bringing 3 books with me and I plan on getting through all of them at some point. They're pretty big books though, so maybe probably only like at least one. I'm hoping for at least one. But I am currently listening to The Other Bennett Sister by Janice Hadlow, which I started last week's vlog, and I am nearly done, as you can tell by my annotations. I have 2 hours left of the audiobook, and so I'm hoping to also finish this weekend. But I am enjoying this book so much, you guys. It is a new favorite of mine. The Jane Austen vibes are off the chain. We have just impeccable characterization of our characters that we know very, very well, and of Mary, which we don't know very well at all from the original Pride and Prejudice text. So I'm so in love with the way that Janice Hadlow is bringing Mary to life. I absolutely love Mary. I have since like the first time I read Pride and Prejudice, because Mary is one of my like favorite underdog characters, because yeah, she's nerdy and she loves music. That's me. I love the way that she's growing in this, and I'm immensely enjoying it, and I cannot wait for her romance to just take off. Like, we're almost there, and I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. The other books that I have with me, I have my bag already packed. I'm bringing with me Harrow the Ninth by Tamsin Muir, which I'm very excited about. I have the audiobook for that on script, and I also have Jade War with me by Fonda Lee. Again, I have the audiobook for it. And of course, Vox Machina, Kith and Kin, which I am so excited about. I also have the audiobook for this because Robbie Damon narrates it and I wanted to get it, so I used my Audible credit for this one this month. Ooh, am I excited to go to the lake and do absolutely nothing but read and just hang out. I need this like recharge. I'm so ready for this weekend. Oh man. But yes, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to vlog like talking this weekend, so it might end up just being a like super aesthetic vlog, and then I'll like chat back with you on Sunday or something, because you know, I'm at the cottage. Mom and Dad are always around. I don't really want to talk to a camera all weekend, so that might be the plan, but I will let you know how these books go. I gotta finish up one more thing. I just remembered one more thing I have to do for work, and then I'm on my way. So I'll catch up with you guys later.
What's that?
Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Sunday. I am back home in my place. I just lugged all my stuff upstairs, plus some extra grocery bits because my parents gave me stuff. But speaking of groceries, that's where I gotta go next. I'm gonna go into the city. I got my list. I'm gonna go get some stuff. This weekend was lovely. It went way too quickly, but that's, you know, par for the course when you're weekending, isn't it? Everything always goes much too quickly, but I also have a bunch of returns to do today, so we're just gonna be running around forever. But this weekend, what did I end up getting to? I finished up The Other Bennett Sister by Janice Hadlow on Friday when I got there. I loved this so much. It was exactly what I wanted. Everything and more. This is a new favorite of the year for sure. I haven't yet run it through Cop-Out, but I can tell you right now, it's a 5-star. It's a new favorite. It's so good. So good. It was expertly done. The characterization of Mary, expertly done. It feels like a Jane Austen novel, but a little bit more like easy to digest, because I know Jane Austen novels aren't always like, the prose isn't always easy to follow, but this feels like that old-timey prose that a Jane Austen novel would have. It has the tone of a Jane Austen novel, but it is quite easy to digest. And it is, I think, what I will be recommending for people who want to read a Jane Austen-like novel. It'll be this one for sure. This one is so freaking good. I highly recommend it. And I annotated the crap out of it. I gotta go back through this last chunk and find all my annotations because I annotated the hell out of that ending because it was so good. And then I picked up Jade War by Fonda Lee, and I got 30, I think Goodreads says I'm 30 some pages or 30% of the way through. I am 239 pages in and I'm liking it. Not as much as the first one though. I gotta say there's a lot of just a lot of telling and information that's being regurgitated. But now that we're into the story, we're into it a little bit, and there's some brutal stuff that's happened and whatever, and I'm just waiting for things to really kick in to make it really interesting for me. Today, when I get home, I am going to make myself a beautiful pasta dinner. I'm so excited to actually cook for the first time in my place. I've made lunches and easy fast dinners when I've got home from piano, but I don't want to cook a full meal at 8 o'clock at night, right? So I've been doing leftovers was a big thing. If I made soup for lunch, I would just have the other half of the soup for dinner with a sandwich again. Just random meals that I haven't really had a solid meal here yet. So that's what tonight's gonna be. And I would love to keep reading, but I think tonight I want to watch a movie. I know there is a specific W Network movie on at 7, I think, that I wanna watch. So I'm gonna watch that. But my parents bought 2 Rokus, 2 Roku systems for the cabin, but I convinced them to give me one of them. Because Dad got them on a super deal on Amazon for $25 a piece. So I took one so that I can now watch Netflix on my TV because I couldn't do that before. So I am very excited about that, being able to watch stuff on the big screen. Incredible. So I'm gonna hook that up tonight when I get back in. But I didn't get a chance to read Kith and Kin, Vox Machina, or Harold IX, but these are up next on my docket. I'm so excited about it. And I also have, I keep forgetting I have it because it's not a physical book, but I have an e-arc for Temple of No Gods by Hannah Long that I am so excited to read that I've got 5% of the way through and it's on my iPad, so I need to read that as well. This week I only teach one night and my piano's coming tomorrow. They're gonna move it tomorrow, which I am nervous and so excited about because finally I will have, my piano on this wall where it's supposed to go, but I'm nervous because I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it up the stairs. And I'm thinking that we are gonna also ask the movers to move my books at the same time because that saves us. Because they're already doing the trip here, why not move all my books? Even though I don't have my shelves up yet. I don't know if the brackets are in. They should be very, very soon. I think I'm gonna get the movers to move my books tomorrow as well. So that's tomorrow's plan. But I also got book mail. I walked up to my place and this was sitting outside of it. I got my friend Sarah Sutton's Christmas book. I've been meaning to get this and I totally forgot when December 1st rolled around, which was when it was released, and then I finally remembered the other day and I was like, what am I doing? I should have pre-ordered that because I think she didn't have a paperback pre-order. It was only an ebook pre-order, but I like having her physical books because then it's look, I have my friend's books on my shelves. So I finally got it and I'm very excited to read it this Christmas because it's Christmassy. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Now that I've kind of calmed down a little bit, I think I'm going to venture out into the city, do my returns, grab some groceries, and then settle in for the night. We watched so many Christmas movies this weekend. I got my parents to watch Arthur Christmas this weekend, which was great. That's one of my favorite animated movies, like a recent animated movie that I really like. And then we watched, after that, Christmas with the Cranks, which is just a classic that we watch every year. It's so ridiculous and over the top, but it's so fun. And then yesterday we ended up watching, my mom and I had we had the Hallmark channel on like the whole weekend because that's all we really get at the cottage. So it's been like Hallmark movies all weekend. But then mom was like, I want to watch another one that's like that. And I was like, great, we're gonna watch A Christmas Prince on Netflix, which is like Netflix's version of a Hallmark movie. And then because we couldn't find anything else to watch, she wanted to save a holiday for Christmas when we go up there because that's our favorite movie. And I don't really like watching Love Actually with my parents because it's got a lot of uncomfortable scenes to watch with your parents. So we didn't watch that, but we ended up watching A Castle for Christmas, which is that new Netflix movie set in Scotland with, oh, what's her name? I'm not sure. I only remember her character's name now, but she's in everything. She's older. I keep wanting to say Blair, but I don't know if that's her name, Blair something. Oh, it was good. Oh, it was fantastic. It's gonna be one of the ones that I'm gonna definitely rewatch because it just was like heartfelt and so fun. Like a romance author going to Scotland and ends up buying a castle out there and having to like live with the Duke who owns the castle because he refuses to leave. Oh, whole thing. It was lovely and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, anyways, I've been chatting for a long time. I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'll catch up with you later. Hello friends, it is now a whole lot later. It is 11 o'clock at night. Made dinner, hung out, watched an enormous amount of YouTube videos, caught up on a bunch of booktube. Now I think, because if you guys have followed me on Instagram, I did put up a post a little while ago that was like, hey, who do you guys want to see as my next like reading booktube's favorites kind of vibe? If you guys have any suggestions as to who you want to see, leave them in the comments below because you guys know that, or if you don't know, I have a little trying to be series on my channel. I've done 2 so far and failed at a 3rd in between those 2, but I've done those 2 where I essentially read like booktubers' favorite books for a little bit of time, and that's like the video. With Reagan, I did just general favorite books that she had on her channel. I did Reagan from Prue's Project, and then I did Joel's favorite books, but I did his favorite books from 2020, which I think is the way I'm gonna go forward with this. But I think my next booktuber that I'm gonna do might possibly be Erin from Booked and Busy, because she doesn't necessarily have the same taste as me. She likes a lot of books that I don't love. And then like I just saw that she DNF'd The Jasmine Throne, which is one of my favorite fantasy books of this year, if not my favorite fantasy book of this year. So like our tastes don't always align, but we do like, I enjoy her content, and that's what I was watching today. I was watching all of her Vlogmas stuff and catching up on that. So it might be her because I do want to branch out more into my sci-fi in 2022. I'm like thinking about what I want to do in 2022 with my reading, and sci-fi is a big one. So it might be her, or it might be Katie from, oh, what's her channel? It's like Brightness, Katie Reads or something like that. She absolutely loves sci-fi and fantasy, which is my vibe. So I might choose either of them, unless you guys want to see a specific booktuber. But I think it'd be pretty cool to do Erin because our like tastes don't really align with a lot of things, so it might be interesting to do her. I'm gonna just have to wait until she puts up a favorites of 2021 video, or have to dig through her channel to find like what her favorite books are in general. So that's, anyway, those are my thought beans of the day. My hands are so dry because I have been crocheting my parents' Christmas gift. I'm nearly done. I have just a few more rows to go and then it's officially done. And then I have to find a way to wrap this because I don't know how I'm gonna wrap this. But it is a blanket for the cottage. And it's a beautiful, like, various kind of, where are the stitches? So we have stripes in it, and then the end and the beginning are different kind of like ribbing twists. There's a big ribbing twist in the middle, but oh, I just folded that so nicely and now it's all a mess anyways. That's what I'm making them for Christmas. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Now I'm gonna get ready for bed because I am tired and I do have to work in the morning, which totally sucks. But tomorrow is my last day of piano, which is awesome. And I'm hoping that I can kind of keep the reading momentum that I've got right now going. As I said, finish this weekend. I would like to keep going with Jade War, which I think I'm gonna go and read a little bit of. Maybe not, because it's 11. I probably shouldn't. I should be responsible and just go to bed and get a good night's sleep. I also spent the time when I was sitting here watching YouTube videos at the beginning, I caught up on my annotations for both of these books. Because I haven't done this style, I haven't really annotated any books recently, except for these two, because I really enjoyed The Other Bennett Sister, and I annotated Jade City before, so I want to keep that up with Jade War. And Jade Legacy when the paperback comes out. If you know me, I like having all my series match on my shelves. So I'm gonna wait to read Jade Legacy until I have the paperback in my hand, because apparently they released it in hardback, which is fine. Canadian hardback prices are so expensive. Like, that's gonna be a $40+ book with tax. Like, that's not in my wheelhouse right now. So I'm just gonna wait until it comes out in paperback and enjoy it when that happens, because I have so many other books to read that I feel like I'll be fine without the third one. I'm going to unplug this, turn that off, put Frederick back in his spot. Frederick is my giant sheep. He's my sort of sheep. This is Frederick. He is a large boy. We're gonna go to bed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Monday, my lovely friends. Hi, hello. It's the start of another work week. A lesser work week though, because today is my last day of teaching piano, which is awesome. For the Christmas or winter holiday, I should specify. I was just editing this vlog and I figured I'd come and say hi. It's another, I forgot to put that away. It's yet another week back at my desk. In this case, my dining table with some tea, because I find that my stomach hasn't been doing good recently. Tea it is, rather than coffee, because coffee tends to make it worse. So today, exciting things, getting my piano delivered. I apologize for the laundry if you can hear it. We're getting my piano delivered. It's gonna go here. I gotta move some stuff out of the way. We are also getting my books delivered too. They're gonna bring them as well. So hopefully the movers will take them. But I'm gonna go out to my storage room, which is like literally right there. And I'm gonna see if I can clear out enough space that they can just pile the books there when they come, because I don't really have room in here for them. Because along that wall is where the shelves are gonna go, and hopefully the brackets are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So fingers crossed that they are, and that my dad can then come in one night this week to build the shelves with me, and then I can spend some time putting them up and getting my books on the shelves, which would be lovely to be able to do before I have my friends over on Saturday because that's when I'm having Friendsmas. That's when they're all going to be here, which is so exciting. But this has been my little kind of random weekend vlog, second vlog in December. I ended up finishing The Other Bennett Sister, which is another 5-star read for me and a new favorite of the year. I absolutely adore this so much. It is everything I could have wanted. And I also got through a bit of Jade War, which is currently in my room. Let me go get it. I'm enjoying it, but not as much as Jade City. So we shall see how that one ends up being for, you know, as I go through it. I haven't really heard much about Jade War specifically, just about like the Greenbone saga in its entirety, as well as the like most recent release, which is apparently killing everybody. So Jade Legacy, I'm ready to die whenever I get around to that. But Jade War, I'm enjoying it. Fond du Lee's really good at what she does, and I'm excited to see where these characters go, because in Jade City, sorry, arm's tired, we're getting introduced to them. A lot of time moves in Jade City, but not like as much as I know like Jade Legacy goes over decades, I think. But this one is moving quite a bit, because like at the beginning of the book, one of the characters is pregnant or just finds out that they're pregnant. And then like where I am now, she has her son. So time is moving. Time is moving in this one, which is very exciting, but that's besides the point. I'm going to continue reading this week, and I'm going to also start Kith and Kin and Gideon the Ninth, hopefully. This is not Gideon the Ninth, Harold the Ninth, hopefully. But next week, I'm hoping to really focus on like Christmas books to really get in the spirit. So I have my friend's Sarah Sutton's Christmassy book that I got in the mail this week, and I have a Hanukkah book, which I know is like out of time already because Hanukkah's done. But I have that as well that I would like to read, and I have the PDF or ebook for another one of the newer Christmas books, if not a few of them, on my computer that I will hopefully be reading as well. But I'm just trying to read books in this last stretch of the year that I really just want to read myself. Like I just want to read them, and I've been meaning to get around to them. So I'm hoping I can finish Jade War and The Dragon of Jinsayang, because I would like to wrap up that third book in that trilogy as well. And I would like to get to these books basically here, all of them that I haven't gotten to yet, and just like read books that I want to read to see if we can end off the year on a good note. Anyways, my friends, I will catch you in another video very, very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading. I know I already ended the vlog, but it's a little later now. And look who I've got with me. She's here. She's here. And she immediately like cohesifies. I don't know what I'm doing. The space. She makes it feel legit. Like it's actually a living room now. Oh, I love it. And they brought all my books and they all fit in the outside storage room. So I'm so happy. Anyways, see you in another video soon. Bye.